Welcome back to SFCraft for SFCraft episode 6. So today what we're going to be doing is basically just digging out this whole area and completing this farm room. So basically in here it's just going to be trees, pumpkins, and wheat for our cows, and the seeds for the chickens. So basically also back here we're going to have our skeleton farm in a different pathway, and some of the other things that we still don't have in our base are going to be based off of that room. So first what we need to do is our armor here, as you can see, is at very low durability. So what we're going to do is actually, we got some new armor here, and a new pickaxe to repair a silk touch pickaxe. And basically what I'm going to do is I actually need some lapis first. But I'm going to grind this and then see if I can get any good enchantments on this armor. So the helmet looks like it's at the lowest, so I'll do this one first while I have 30 XP levels. So that should give us some stuff. So now if I put this helmet in here, Respiration 2. Respiration 2 is pretty good. And what does my helmet now have? It has Respiration 1, so that'll add together, and we should get Respiration 3, I think, for that. Or maybe it's just 2, but I'm okay with that. The other thing is Blast Protection, which is no good. So we just gotta put some of that in there. And that'll cost us 3 enchantment levels. So now what we need to do is just put this in here. Wow. That got a lot. That had Thorns 1 and Breakthrough. That had a lot of side enchantments. That's good. So now I need to take my helmet off here. And what does this helmet have? Do we want to go like this? What does that have on it? Protection 1, Thorns. Oh, okay, well we did anyway. So that has the Protection 1 on it, instead of Fire Resistance, which I kind of wanted. So that took away all of our XP points. But now we have a repaired helmet. So it's kind of worth it. But the other stuff we're going to have to start grinding on our XP farm. But before we can build our XP farm, we have to finish all of this stuff first. And to finish all of this stuff, we will start, I think we will start actually, by making these entrances look nice. So right now, we don't even have redstone doors on all 3 of these. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a redstone door on this one, and I'll make some concrete to make these entrances and the doors look nice. And then after that, I'm going to dig out this room, and then I'll build the door on this one, but I'll be back before I do that. Okay, so we have finished building our doors, so now this door actually looks nice on the outside. Still haven't fixed up the inside yet, but that's because I don't have enough bookshelves. But if I go in here, this is completely finished. There's a piston door here now, and I am going to fix that because that looks bad later. But there is a piston door here now. And the more important thing is that I completed digging out this area. So I will fix the ceiling when we actually put a ceiling in. And I will fix all of these walls by changing them to stone bricks and put this wall on here. But basically, I have dug out this whole area and put grass in so that we can start building our tree farms, our pumpkin farms, and our wheat farm in here. And the other thing I did, which, as you can see here, our silk touch pickaxe is now fixed, and it has Unbreaking 3 on it. So basically what I did is I was in the enchantment room here, and I enchanted, well, I actually disenchanted with the grindstone the new pickaxe, and then I put Unbreaking 3 on it, and that actually got Fortune 3 and Efficiency 4 as side enchantments. So I decided to keep that one, so I went to the grindstone again, and I disenchanted my old Fortune 3 pickaxe, and then I put Unbreaking 3 on that, and then I used that to fix the Silk Touch pickaxe. So now we have a good Silk Touch pickaxe, and now we have a good Fortune pickaxe as well, which is even better than this one. So hopefully we'll get better efficiency enchantments on this one. But for now, this is okay. It's not bad, as long as it has Unbreaking. So I won't have to repair it that much. So now what I think I'm going to do is I'll build this wall here and maybe actually put all the walls in, but I don't know about that yet. But we have a lot of stone, and then I'm going to start building one of the farms first, whichever I decide to do. I think the pumpkin and the wheat farms I'll put here, and then in the back I'll put the tree farms. So we'll be back when that's done. Okay, so we are back with all the materials that we will need for these farms. So I did decide to add a few other items if there's room for them in here, because this is going to be a big space. So I will need to do that first. Wait, I probably didn't need 16. I didn't realize I gave you 4 for 1. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is get a hoe, because I already forgot something as usual. So I will start with the pumpkin farm over here. So this here where you see the blue, all of that, that's going to be a wall. So basically we need to go out one from this, and this is going to be the border area. So basically I think what I'm going to do is I'll line the water up against this wall, and then from here, this is where I'll do it from. So for now I'll start with 5, I think will be good. But if it, like I said, if there's room for more, we'll put more in here. So now we'll just put our water in here. I'll make a quick infinite water source so we can take from the middle. And then we can just do that, and we have infinite water. Okay, good, that didn't break the block. So now those will grow and grow as pumpkins. And then on this side here, this is where we're going to put all our wheat. So I only have 5 wheat seeds, I realized. So we're going to have to grow this a little bit before we can really be done with this. But for now, I think I'm going to start by doing like just some rows. I know you don't have to do rows with wheat, because it's wheat. Wait, actually, I might just do a row on the back, and then the rest I won't do rows, I think. Because there's no need to do rows with wheat. So we have another infinite water source right there. So this whole area right here is going to be wheat. But then also what I want to do is I'll put like a spot there, and now that should get more up to 2 blocks away. So I think that should reach out to at least here, I think with the corners as well. But as of now, we don't have enough wheat, so I will have to wait for these to grow. But now what we can also do is make farms for our other things. So now before, instead of just making this whole area the tree farm, I brought some other stuff like some cactus here. So now let's go get some sand for the cactus one. And I should just be able to put the cactus one right here, I'm thinking. And the rest of this area here, for most of this area, it will just be, unless we add more pumpkins, which, actually I might leave room for more pumpkins here. I might move the cactus, like, right in front of here. But the rest of this area is going to be just trees. So that way we can get a lot of wood and then hopefully sell some wood at our stores. So let me get some sand here quick. And then I'll go just a block away from this and I'll start. Okay, not sure why that's dug down. So this start here so that the sand doesn't fall down, I'll have to replace. And I didn't bring enough sand. Yeah, I should have realized that I only had 12 sand when I made a 16 area plot. And now we only have 2 of these, so I'll just go with, I can just do that, right? Yeah, Those should be fine. But our wheat is already growing, as you can see. Which hopefully we can farm up some seeds from this. So we only got one from those 3. But hopefully we'll get more seeds and then I'll be able to fill this area in. And maybe I'll get these grown. So if I need to, I can just bone meal those pumpkin plants as well. And the cactus, really. But I think now what we're going to do is, before we put the bricks in, because that's not that necessary. Actually, first what I want to do is put these trees in. But then after I put these trees in, I'm thinking we replace this ceiling with white wool. And I think I'm also going to get some redstone lamps so that I don't need these torches. I can just light it up, all of lines of redstone lamps instead of the torches. And those will just go down in lines like right across the center. And then the rest of this will be white wool. So we will need to find a way to activate those. Probably either using redstone or levers or whatever. But for now I'm thinking we just start planting these trees. Like I'm thinking that far apart from each other. Wrong place. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, so they don't get too close together there. I'll do that. So that should be good, and then we'll go around here, around the cactus here. So I'm doing it with bigger spaces there, that way I can walk through it. But this area I'm not really worried about. And then we should have some room for some spruce. So like right here I'll just put our spruce saplings right here, and I'll put one right there. Okay, so that's not even, but we can do with it later. So that tree already grew. So this should work out really well. We should get some trees growing in here. And that's really good. More seeds. That's exactly what I need right now. Yeah, the trees are definitely growing now. So I made the ceiling higher purposely so the trees would grow, and the trees are having no problem growing. So now what we're going to do is, if you take a look in here, I know I already told you, but look at all that wool. So all that white wool we will be putting into the ceiling. So when I come back, this ceiling should hopefully be complete. Okay, we're back. And as you can see here, all of these farms are working perfectly. So the wheat farm's all grown. Just accidentally destroyed that because my game's being like really glitchy today. But none of these spruce trees are growing for some reason, so I'll have to check that. But all the oak trees are doing fine for the most part, except for that one because it's kind of blocked. All these trees are growing, and these two out here. The cacti are doing fine as well. Pumpkins are all fully grown. And the sea pickles haven't really done anything yet, so I don't know what's going on with those. But the most important thing here is this. We finished the whole ceiling except for the part where the redstone lamps are going to be. So we need glowstone for that. But luckily, Names has been to the nether many times, and he can get us the materials that we need to sell us that glowstone. So I think what we're going to do now is we'll also, finishing this wall, I did this wall here, but I need to do this wall, and that wall. I'm just going to make it all stone bricks, just like the other farm room, and then change the ceiling to completely stone, and then hopefully put some lights up there, maybe some lanterns, so I can put stuff on the ceiling. Or I could just put stuff on top of the tree leaves, but we got to get that lit up there, because that's no good. So basically, once I light that place up and everything, we should be good to get that glowstone and fill in this area, and then I'll be back. Okay, we're back, and I have changed all of these walls to stone bricks, and the ceiling is all stone, as you can see. So I think, wait, did I miss a spot there? I might have actually, yeah, I missed one spot of andesite, but that's okay, I can fix that later. And also I messed something up with this tree, so I just put that there in place of it. But I'll eventually take that tree down and replant the sapling. But our wheat farm's doing well, the pumpkin farm's doing well. Same thing with the cactus, but this back here, sea pickles, they don't seem to be growing, so I'm not sure exactly how you grow those. I've never tried farming those before. So just comment in the comments if I'm doing anything wrong. So now what we need to do here is I have went and bought the glowstone from Names. So I'm going to turn all of this glowstone with some redstone and make them into redstone lamps. So I should need like a little less than 2 stacks. I think I should need 120 redstone. Yes, so I can make the 30 lamps. So I'm going to need something to activate these. So I don't really have enough redstone, but because I now have this tree farm, and I also have plenty of cobblestone, as you can see here, I think I'm just going to make some levers. We'll make like 30, and basically I'll just put those levers up here, and that will activate all of the lamps, and then I'll be back when that's done. Okay, so we are back with all the levers that we need. So the first thing we're going to do here is we need to dig all this out once, so this shouldn't take too long. That should be good. So now we can place all of these. That's the wrong spot. But that's okay that we're short one, because what I'm going to do here, if this stupid game lets me, I hate building with scaffolding out to the side, because it never always works. I mean, it sometimes does, but it usually doesn't. So we need to go up one more. There we go. So that should turn those on. Oh wait, I don't know if we needed, did we really? Oh, so those activate each other, so I didn't even need this many levers. Okay, that worked out. Great then. So now we need to do this basically on every side. So I think because that was like really easy and there's not much to show, I'll do the rest of these off camera. Okay, so we have completed all of these redstone lamps, and now the ceiling actually looks good. And I might end up changing that to concrete later, but we'll see about that. And I'll put something in the floor and finish the quartz in next episode. But I also added this. So now there's a piston door to get in and out of here. It's just the same design as the others. But I think that's going to be it for this episode of SF Craft. Thanks for watching this episode of SF Craft. So we got a lot of stuff done today. As you can see, this whole tree farm, the wheat farm, the pumpkins, and the cacti, those are all done. And we have a piston door for this room. We had to dig out this whole room in the first place. And then outside we got the redstone lamps on the ceiling and everything like that. So we're doing really well so far this season and getting a lot done. So next episode, what I'm planning on doing is maybe starting the armory, but also in the back there, as you can see, those 2 doorways, they're not dug out yet. But those are going to be our XP farm and our cobblestone generator, along with some other farms, which I'm still thinking of adding back there. So that's going to be it for this episode of SF Craft. Make sure to like and subscribe if you liked the video, and we'll see you in episode 7.